Now remember the tunnel entrance I showed at Kakariko Village to get to Death Mountain? Well, we have a map of a tunnel from stage 1 and 2 to potentially match that entrance. Very straightforward, and both ends clearly lead to outside, so it might open up to Death Mountain's exterior, which might even be this door we saw in this old stage 1 screenshot of Death Mountain. In the last video, I did show the stage 1 version of Death Mountain, but here we instead have it in its stage 3 and 4 incarnation, which looks a lot like the version we have with some differences. The entrance to Goron City isn't built yet, but the entrance is still active. Now, while this is a stage 3 or 4 map, what I find interesting is that when you look down at Kakariko Village from here, you see the stage 2 version we explored earlier on display in the distance with all its simple houses in the same places. I imagine they wanted to keep that same basic layout at this point before they did the massive overhaul later. Aside from that, much of Death Mountain is still similar, with only a fairy fountain entrance missing. But in addition, a cave does exist in the data that has textures matching what we saw of Beta Death Mountain from stage 1 and 2 in those old screenshots. It's a very simple cave that appears to contain water and a pathway to somewhere else.